Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we're unpacking this week's comic book order, and it is Tuesday, August 25th. All of these items will go on sale Wednesday, August 26th at 10 a.m. We're going to start off this week with the Stanley Lau Volume 2 of his poster portfolio. All great covers, variant covers that Stanley Lau has done in the comic industry, and they are made to where you can remove them from the book and frame them. They are ready to be framed and hung. Gorgeous covers, worth getting. Coffee mugs in this week. We have some Deadpool coffee mugs. We've got some Cap. Of course, we've got Cap. And then, as always, some Spider-Man coffee mugs. Also, some of the pops of interest in this week. We got the John Wick with his dog. And do yourself a favor, don't kill his dog. Next up, trade paperbacks. We're going to start with Batman, the White Knight. Sean Murphy's great run there. Many people have been asking for that in a trade paperback format. There you go. Scotty Young's Volume 3 of Middle West is here, and it's wonderful. All right, we're going to start off this week with Diamond Comics order first. We're going to go with 2020 Force Works from Marvel, issue 3. And then, as always, the variant cover for 2020 Force Works. Up next, we have 2020 Wolverine, issue 2. Also from Marvel, Arrow, issue 10. Also from Marvel, Amazing Spider-Man, issue 47. And then we have the beautiful variant for that. You can see a little bit of damage on those. That will be replaced. A little bit of damage on the Betty Page, where those will be replaced as well. From Dynamite Publishing, issue 2 of Betty Page. And then the photo variant for Betty Page, issue 2. Just fantastic, as always. Ahoy Comics brings us issue 5 of Billionaire Island. This week, I think it's Bill Clinton and a 12-year-old girl. No, I don't know what it is. But it's issue 5 of Billionaire Island, starring Jeffrey Epstein. Image Publishing is up next with issue 13 of Black Magic. Great cover on that. Almost made the top 5, but not quite. Up next, oddly titled Blade Runner 2019, issue 9. At some point or another, we could go ahead and kick that over to 2020, I think. But maybe the way 2020 is going, we leave it at 2019. Next up, also from Image, issue 2 of Bliss. And then another one from Image out this week. Issue 1 of Bomb Queen, Trump Card, Part 1. Dynamite Publishing is up next with issue 4 of The Boys, Dear Becky. And then from IDW, we have Canto 2, The Hollow Men, issue 1. Looks very intriguing. From Image Publishing and John Layman, we have issue 2 of Chew. Next up from Marvel, we have Daredevil Annual Number 1. Made our top 5 covers of the week. Congratulations, Marvel. That's a very esteemed club to be in. Not easy to get there. You've got to pay the right people. Image Publishing is up next with Dead Body Road, issue 3. And then from Valiant, which if you're not reading Valiant, well, you should. We have issue 5 of Dr. Tomorrow. And as always, if you have Dr. Tomorrow on your pull list, you will get the pre-order edition, different cover, and more pages of content for the same price. And then up next we have Empire Avengers issue 3. Those of you doing the Empire release from Marvel really seem to be enjoying it. It seems to be well done this year. Then next up we have Empire Captain America issue 3. And one of our top 5 covers of the week, the Empire Captain America issue 3 variant. Then next up from Vault Comics, we have Engine Ward, issue 2. And from Image Publishing, issue 8 of Jeff Lemire's Family Tree. Marvel is up next after that with Fantastic Four and Antithesis, issue 1. And there's the beautiful variant cover for Fantastic Four. Next up, also from Marvel, Ghost Spider, issue 10. Aftershock Comics is up next with God Killers, issue 5. That's part of their War on Terror run. Marvel comes in next with Hellions, issue 3. That's another quarter for the tip jar right there for saying Hellions. Oh, I did it again. That's 50 cents right there. Iron Man 2020, issue 6. And then from Image Publishing, we have issue 7 of Philadelphia. And the fantastic Scotty Young Philadelphia issue 7 variant. Next up from IDW, we have Joe Hill's Lock and Key in Pale Battalions Go. And then the fantastic variant for Lock and Key number 1, just fantastic. Next up from Dynamite, we have Mars Attacks Red Sonja. And I don't blame Mars. I would attack Red Sonja too. There's one of the variant covers for Red Sonja, Mars Attacks Red Sonja. And then yet another variant for Mars Attacks Red Sonja. And probably one of the best variants we've seen from Dynamite in a while. And certainly one of our top 5 covers of the week. Mars Attacks Red Sonja, issue 1 variant. Boom Studios is up next with issue 53 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And it's part of their Dark Rangers run. Pretty cool. The foil variant that goes with that, obviously, we do that every issue. Next up from Image, we have issue 5 of Mirka Andolfo's Mercy. And Mercy, that's a mouthful. And the beautiful variant for Mirka Andolfo's Mercy. I'm just going to quit and call it Mercy. Issue 5. Next up, also from Image, issue 4 of Nailbiter Returns. Grisly, gory, good book. Next up, AWA Upshot, Red Border, issue 4. Not to be confused with Red Mother. Not that anybody would confuse those. But IDW is up next with issue 3 of Stephen King's Sleeping Beauties. And then the variant cover for Stephen King's Sleeping Beauties right there. Then from Image Publishing, one of the few that truly drew the line at $2.99, Todd McFarlane, thank you very much. Issue 309 of Spawn, still at $2.99. And then there's the variant cover for Spawn 309. Next up from Marvel, a very good run that's gotten quite a lot of good reviews from our readers. Spider-Man Noir, issue 3. Also from Marvel, Star Wars, Dr. Aphra, issue 3. From Image Publishing, issue 5 of Tartarus. Also from Image Publishing, issue 3 of That Texas Blood. Then from IDW, issue 108 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Then from Image Publishing, we have issue 7 of Cullen Bunn's Unearthed. Some of you might remember him from the SIU Comic-Con. Kind of an oddity. That was some store freebies that were sent to us. The Untold Tales of Chex Quest anthology. Then from Zenoscope, issue 4 of Van Helsing versus the League of Monsters. And beautiful variant cover for Van Helsing versus the League of Monsters issue 4. Top 5 cover of the week. Congratulations, Zenoscope. Boom Studios brings us James Tinian's Win. He's a Scott Snyder disciple. Does a lot of writing with Scott Snyder and follows Scott Snyder. And then the beautiful Virgin cover for Wind issue 3 is right there. Then from Marvel, we have X Factor issue 2. And then the Days of Future Past variant for X Factor issue 2. And then we have up next X-Men issue 11. And the variant for issue 11 of X-Men, and then the Days of Future Past variant for X-Men issue 11. Then next up from Marvel, we have issue 2 of 2 scheduled of X-Men, God Loves, Man Kills. Really can't be much clearer than that, I don't think. And then that's the variant for X-Men, God Loves, Man Kills, issue 2. And then AWA Upshot brings us issue 4 of Benjamin Percy's Year Zero. Now we're going to get on to the DC order in this week. And we're going to start off, big week for DC. We're going to start off with Action Comics 1024. And the variant cover, gorgeous variant cover for Action Comics 1024. Up next we have Amethyst, issue 5. And after that we have Batgirl, issue 48. Fantastic cover. Almost made the top 5 covers of the week. It didn't because we gave it to the variant for issue 48 of Batgirl. Phenomenal. Up next is probably the biggest release of the week. DC's Black Label, Batman 3 Jokers by Jeff Johns. Here it is, folks. You've waited. It looks gorgeous. It's put together really well. There's embossing on the covers. It's really, really, really nice. Next up, the variant for Batman 3 Jokers. And then we have the Batman 3 Jokers. I think those are the 1 in 25 variants. We have some of those. Also, we will have, if it's on your pull list, you will receive a 3 Jokers playing card as part of the deal from Fox's. So we will have those for you. Up next, also issue 46 of Batman Beyond. And then the gorgeous cover, not normally a fan of the Batman Beyond variant cover, but that one we put in the top 5 because, gosh dang it, it's good looking. Next up, we have Batman Superman. And for all you ladies out there, Batman's not wearing his shirt. And then we have the variant cover for Batman Superman. Sadly, ladies, he's clothed. Then we have from the DC Black Label series, set from the Sandman universe, Books of Magic 22. And then also from DC, we have issue 1026 of Detective Comics. And again, one of our top 5 covers of the week, the cardstock variant of Detective Comics 1026. Just gorgeous. Next up from DC, issue 760 of The Flash. And again, just an outstandingly wonderful Flash variant. Great job, DC. They're killing it right now. Top 5 cover of the week. Also up next from DC Black Label, John Constantine, Hellblazer, issue 9. Really, really solid. Then we have Justice League Dark, issue 25. And the absolute gorgeous cover, almost made the top 5 covers, not quite, of Justice League Dark, issue 25. Also from Black Label, DC Black Label, we have The Last God, Book 8. Speaking of Book 8 in DC, we're going to say The Legion of Superheroes, issue 8 is up next. And again, a wonderful cover, just didn't quite get into the top 5. Speaking of Black Label DC, Joe Hill's Plunge, and that is issue 6. And that is the variant for Plunge, issue 6. Speaking of Black Label still, we have the Jeff Lemire's The Question, The Deaths of Vic Savage, book 4. And then the very beautifully noir variant cover with the blood on his fingers, which I think is fantastic. Made one of our top 5 covers of the week for that one as well. Up next, Red Hood Outlaw, issue 48. And the Red Hood Outlaw 48 variant cover. Suicide Squad, issue 8. And the Suicide Squad variant cover. Teen Titans Annual #2 is out. And then last but not least, we have Wonder Woman 761. And you're probably thinking to yourself, I haven't seen cover of the week go by yet. No, you haven't, because it's the Wonder Woman variant for issue 761. So there you have it. That is DC, Marvel, Image, and all the other comic companies lumped together this week in this week's order. They all go on sale Wednesday, the 26th of August. Hope to see you here at 10 a.m. Thanks so much.